The following is a Future Wrestling Zone collection production. This showing of FWZ wrestling is not suitable for younger viewers and could cause offense. This program may also contain scenes where strobe lighting is present.
We are live and on the air, live from the United Kingdom. This is the FWZ Arena. We are in the zone as the Cyber Media Corp brings to you its show Thursday night, High Thrash, live right here on the FWZ Collection channel. The lights are loud. This crowd is even louder. And tonight it is attitude over order, fists over form, and chaos in every corner of that ring. Listen to this crowd. What is going on again, wrestling fans? I am the Jamco, joining you here at the commentary desk. How long has it been? Will you wait no longer, as let's tell you what's going to be happening on this show. The team of Sid and Kennedy of 1958 taking on Dragomir and Doncho Savov of Time Grapplers. We've also got some women's action. The Gold Sylph, Leonie Noir versus Arabella Astrid. And we've also got Luna taking on Zabrina Serch-Hanssen. That is going to be one hell of a barn burner. But we've got to talk about our all-important main event, a championship match. The grudge will be settled, and it will be for the FWZ Women's Championship. This crowd's happy about it, and so am I. The Rebel Girl, Nausicaa, taking on the 4-year dominant champion, The Beast. Nausicaa looking to get some revenge after that attack on Friday night, First Strike. It looks like we're going to start things off with a little bit of crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we open Thursday night High Thrash with a men's contest scheduled for one fall. Victory only by pinfall or submission. First to enter, coming down the aisle from the United States, being accompanied by his manager, Zeppo Steve. This is Wiley Me.
That Zeppo Steed, he certainly manages a bunch of crazy cats. They call themselves Blank Transfer, and I don't even know what that even means. I don't think it's supposed to be anything. And if you're looking for an explanation from me, well, I ain't got one for you. Looks like Wiley Meek is requesting a microphone, and he doesn't pull any punches with his words, so I'll just warn you, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Maggie Suggs, you listen. I know you're out there, hiding like the coward you are. You thought you could just beat up my boy Mackie and walk away like a king? Huh? Let me tell you something, you little piece of Texas shit. You ain't worth
man.
a pile of piss. You want to shout that we're both green? Why don't you go yourself? You think you can just bull your way through here because you've been around longer? Well, I've had just enough of your bullshit. Get your ass down to this ring so I can slap the shit out of you.
I warned you. Zeppo Steed, control that animal. Good lord.
Now, Wiley. Let's not get too carried away, man. I know it's all about the heat right now, but we gotta keep it chill, you feel me? Everybody in blank transfer may be a little unorthodox, but we look out for each other, man. We're like a family, and families stick together. And speaking of families, let's talk about you, Baggy. You might have been in the game longer than us, but let's be real. You've never won a match, my dude. That's gotta sting a bit, right? I mean, you're out here trying to flex like you're some big deal, but the only thing you've achieved is making a name for yourself as a guy who just sucks.
That's right.
Oh no, he's got a microphone again.
But you're just a bag of hot shit, Suggs. So how about you stop hiding behind that whip and get your ass out here?
Wiley Meek, the only man in the Future Wrestling Zone that makes the censor department and the production team work very hard.
Next, his opponent, now approaching the ring from the United States. This is Baggy Suggs.
You all know that Baggy Suggs, he hasn't won a match ever. And it seems the whole group of blank transfer have a weird thing going on with Baggy Suggs. We saw on the last Thursday Night High Thrash, Mackie Cordell went against Baggy Suggs in the opening contest and, well, he lost. And he decided to take his anger out on Mackie Cordell, but Wiley Meek made the save. And Baggy Suggs answered the challenge. Wait a second! The bell has rang. Baggy Suggs went for a kick there, but Wiley Meek with a roll-up. Is this gonna happen? Yes, it. Oh my goodness. Baggy Suggs has lost again. Baggy Suggs just get. Oh boy. I don't think Wiley Meek broke a sweat. Oh, wait a second. Hang on a minute. Baggy Suggs going to the outside of the ring to get Wiley Meek, bring him back in the ring. You lost. You lost, Baggy. This is the same way this happened with Mackie Cordell. Oh my goodness, look at that right hand. Baggy, why are you acting like a tough guy? Oh, wait a second. Wiley Meek is back on his feet. And he's taking it to Baggy Suggs. I tell you something, you gotta be an idiot if you want to try and rile up Wiley Meek. I mean, were you crazy? The man comes up with a cane. Oh, speaking of cane. Oh, I know what's going to happen here. Oh, Baggy Suggs is leaving the ring. Probably the best thing he could have done. And the most successful thing he's ever done. Because it certainly ain't winning matches. This whole thing continues. Well, wrestling fans, we're going to head to the backstage area with the incomparable Doug LaMarche, who's standing by with the Coach Sylph, Leone Noir.
I'm here with enigmatic Cole Sylph, Leone Noir. Leone, you're set to face Arabelle Asher tonight. What are your thoughts on this match?
Doug, je suis prête. I've been waiting for this moment to show the world exactly what I can do on a ring. Arabella may think she's all that, but tonight she'll see what the Coach Sylph is all about.
Speaking of formidable opponents, let's talk about the Ruin of the Rentless. You two had quite the agenda on last edition of Thursday Night High Thrash. What do you think about the comments she made during the Battle of the Hour when she faced Zola Debris?
Ah, Rune. It's Noir instead of Noir. That's the first mistake. I pointed this out last time. She talks a big game, but it's clear she's too self-absorbed. When Rune was rambling on about me and Zola, she completely underestimated both of us. Zola put up an incredible fight, showing more offense than Rune was prepared for. Sure, Rune won the match, but instead of focusing on Zola, she decided to waste her breath talking about me. What does that say about her? I'm not interested in her opinions. I'm focused on my own path.
It sounds like you're ready to prove a point.
Exactly. Tonight, it's my turn to shine against Arabella. I hope Rune is watching closely to see what focus really looks like. Je ne vais pas sous-estimer. Arabella, she's self-centered too. And it's time we all get our heads on the game. Chaque femme dans la FWZ doit se ressaisir, sortir la tête de son cul et se concentrer. Arabella, ce soir, je viens pour toi et je ne vais pas me retenir. Rune, si ta rôle en laisse est juste de parler, peut-être qu'il est temps de perdre ce rôle en laisse. These younger women are distracted, too busy focusing on the wrong things instead of their own goals. They need to step it up. I'll be the one to show them how it's done. Arabella, tonight, I'm coming for you, and I won't hold back.
Strong word from a young New York. It's clear she's ready for battle. Let's see if she can back it up in the ring tonight.
I'm here with Luna, who is set to face Zabrina Serch-Hanssen tonight. Luna, you haven't had a win yet in the Future Wrestling Zone, and your last match against Kaya Called didn't go as planned. How are you feeling heading into this bout?
Kirsty, you're right. I haven't had the wins I've hoped for, and it's been a tough road. But you know what? Every loss has taught me something invaluable. I faced disappointment. I felt the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I've been through battles that would break the spirit of many. Yet, here I stand, ready to fight again. I'm stepping into the ring with Zabrina, and I know she has the full support of her Rockhouse Redding stablemates. Well, they have each other. I've had to learn to rely on myself. I've gone through so much alone in my life, and that has forged a resilience in me. It has given me the fight and the trust in myself that I can do anything, even when the odds are stacked against me. Zabrina, I know you feel the pressure too. Your stablemates have faced their own setbacks, and now it's your turn to deliver. But what happens if all three of you fall short? What will that say about your so-called unstoppable team? I can only imagine the weight that must be resting on your shoulders. I can see the moon shining bright in the night sky, a symbol of hope and determination. And it reminds me that just like the moon, I will rise. I will shine even when the world tries to dim my light. I may not have a win to my name yet, but I promise you this. I'm done sleeping on my potential. I'm done letting opportunity slip through my fingers. Tonight, I will show the world who I am. Zabrina, prepare yourself, because I'm bringing everything I have to this match. I won't just fight for myself. I'm fighting for everyone who has ever felt overlooked and underestimated. This is my moment to prove that I belong at the top. So, Zabrina, let's see what you've got. I'm ready to rise to the challenge, and I'm ready to make my mark in the Future Wrestling Zone. No more shadows, no more doubts, just Luna, ready to claim her place in the spotlight.
Strong words from Luna. The determination is palpable, and it seems like she's ready to make a statement tonight. Back to you, Jamco.
Well, thank you, Kirsty. I mean, there are two strong women with strong words, very determined. Firstly, the Gold Sylph Leonie Noir coming up a little bit later on tonight against Arabella Astrid. But first, and up next, we're going to be having Luna, who we just heard from, against Zabrina Serch-Hanssen. That match is coming up right now. You heard Luna earlier, that she is ready to get back on top of things. And that starts tonight, right here, against Zabrina Serch-Hanssen. The word unorthodox is always thrown around, but I believe that she is the antithesis of unorthodox. But that aside, a very interesting story here, wrestling fans. And that is Zabrina Serch-Hanssen is a part of the Rockhouse Redding stable, run by S.R. Woody Jr. Two other members of that faction have lost both of their matches. Michael Adenuga against Bernstick Johan on the most recent Battle Hour. And Summer Childers against Cassidy Grace. A 3-streak loss for that team is not what they want. But Zabrina Serch-Hanssen has the upper control right now against Luna. Zabrina Serch-Hanssen always has a very technical style against Luna's high-flying ability. That's going to be one interesting point to try and see which style can be overthrown. You saw an example right there of Luna being able to get out of any type of hold. That's Luna with an elbow to the upper body of Zabrina Serch-Hanssen. I know S.R. Woody Jr. is looking very, very attentively at this match, as a third loss is having to go back to the drawing board. Look at that, Luna with... Oh my goodness, can you believe this? Look at that. Luna with an elbow drop to the back of Zabrina Serch-Hanssen. Up top, moonsault! What a beautiful moonsault, and perfectly executed as a pin. Not even a 1 count there. Zabrina Serch-Hanssen with an Irish whip and a drop kick. Zabrina now with a submission hold. Yes, she can connect it, and she has her full force right on the back neck of Luna. You do not want to be here, especially this early in the match. But look at the strength of Luna. Using all of her strength, all of her upper body weight to get out of that submission move. As Luna drags Zabrina to the ropes. And once again, Luna can just fly every... Oh, and she went for a spear, but that did not connect. That could always be a turning point, a difference maker in a match. Irish whip. Up top, down toe. And once again, another submission move this time. I tell you, she knows every submission move there is, but Luna finds a way to get out with that sidewalk slam. A very back and forth in this match until the face connected with the foot. It's time for a pinfall. And no, a kick out from Luna, just a 2 count there. Great form by Zabrina Serch-Hanssen. A very smart move from Luna, getting to the outside of the ring. But then again, she pays for it with a rebound to the outside. We see Luna and Zabrina Serch-Hanssen fighting on the outside. As one thing you'll notice about this match, Zabrina getting a lot more offense than Luna has. Especially in her previous matches. And one thing that needs to be mentioned is Zosimi sneaking around as Zabrina Serch-Hanssen again with another submission move. But we're seeing Luna just not this time as fluid as she wants to get out those submission moves. Zabrina Serch-Hanssen and Zosimi have a little bit of bad blood between the two, as I'll tell you a little bit about that later on. As Luna now... Oh, come on! You know what? Right on cue. I didn't even predict it. Like, can you believe that? The referee. Are you kidding me? A roll-up pin from Luna here. Gets the arch. 2. Oh, my goodness.
Your winner, by way of pinfall, Luna!
I don't know if Luna is going to be happy with that win. But a win is a win regardless. This goes back to Zabrina Serch-Hanssen getting involved in Zosimi's match against Serena Hori in that Supercharger Championship Tournament match. But all was not technically correct since... Oh, wait a minute, what is this? She's going... Oh my goodness! Look at that! She just launched herself right out of the ring. And now these two are going at it once again. Zosimi believes she's getting some revenge after Zabrina Serch-Hanssen got involved in her match, but that was because Naoka got involved to help Zosimi, so Zabrina Serch-Hanssen leveled the playing field and did what was right.
I'm here with 1958, Sid and Kennedy. Now we saw that vignette of you two hanging out in a bar, drinking before your big debut. Is that really how you prepare for a match in the future wrestling zone?
Absolutely, love. We're full of piss and vinegar. That's how we do things where we come from. You've got to keep it real.
Let me tell you a little story. My nan used to sit and watch World of Sport on the telly. She'd be down in a pint of Guinness every day while watching legends like Mark Rollerboy Rocco and Mai Jones. And guess what? She lived until she was 96. That's how we roll, mate. This is where we've always wanted to be. This is where we've always belonged. We were seen as outcasts, weirdos, wherever we were. We were mocked. But all them people can piss off. Right here, in the wrestling business, we fit right in. Oh, and that Dragomir fella, Doncho, as I like to call him. You see what I did there, Sid?
Bloody brilliant, that one. You've got a knack for it, mate.
So what did you think of facing Dragomir and Doncho tonight?
Not intimidated one bit, love. Especially not by that tosser Dan Tanner. We're here to make a statement, and they're just another bump in the road.
And speaking of statements, why the name 1958? It's quite unique.
Well, funny story. We were a bit pissed the night we were trying to come up with a name. We looked at the clock. What do you know? It was 1958. And there you have it.
Maybe we should have called ourselves Pissed and Proud.
Oi, that's not a bad shout.
We might be 1958, but we're ready to be the main event.
And remember, when the bell rings, it's time to have a laugh and make you feel the aftermath.
I don't think these should be your catchphrase, guys. Well, there you have it. 1958 is ready to make their mark. Let's see if they can back up their words in the ring tonight.
That match coming up later on in the show. 1958, Sid and Kennedy against Dragomir and Doncho Savov of Time Grappler. They're going to be accompanied to the ring by Dan Tanner. And I got to tell you, that 1958, they are a hoot, aren't they? I did not think on this show we would have references to Marco Rollerboy Rocco and Marty Jones, but there you go. British wrestlers. This is the British Future Wrestling Zone. Thank you for joining us, wrestling fans, here on the Thursday Night High Thrash. We've got a lot more to come, including that main event, the Beast defending the FWZ Women's Championship against the Rebel Girl Norska. Norska getting some revenge after that. Oh, wait a second. Well, I see that's Phoenicia Tomakan. coming down to the ring. Well, this wasn't scheduled. Arash Zali Daraya and Yali Salimzori have not seen their manager, Rashaya El Fahor, because of a certain tag team. Looks like they requested a microphone here.
Listen up, Gavillion. We know you're watching. We saw what happened on Friday night for Strike. Our manager, Rashaya Fakharzeno, was attacked and taken away by you. Two sorry excuses for wrestlers.
Rashaya means everything to us. He's not just our manager. He's our mentor, our coach, and our brother. And now we want answers. Why did you attack him? What did he ever do to you?
We beat you clean in the ring last Thursday night. Maybe bending your back like that made you unable to carry the weight of shame you brought upon yourselves. Are you just sore losers who can't handle the fact that you were beaten fair and square?
We're not leaving this ring until we get some answers.
Well, I don't know if they're allowed to stay out here all this time. I can't blame the gentlemen. Their manager was attacked by Cam and Bio after being beaten by these two men on the last Thursday night High Thrash. Although I question how long they're going to wait, since no one has seen or heard from Rashaya, and Cam and Bio are the ones that have the answers. But we've only got an hour and 30 show, so are they just going to wait out in the ring all this time? Because I think many people want an answer. I think those two want an answer too, but we'd have
to... You can ignore us all you want, but we will find Bio and Cam. We will have our retribution, and we won't stop until we get what we want!
The crowd are in agreement, and my earpiece is going crazy with production who don't know what... I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they're allowed to, but they're going to anyway. There's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, what's all the fuss about,
what
boys?
What the hell?
You know, you two are really holding up the show, and that's incredibly selfish of you. We just happened to run into Rashaya, and he's spouting some pretty foul words towards us. We decided to teach him a lesson.
Can you believe this?
You guys got daddy issues or something? Your selfishness really could get you in trouble. Now, you wouldn't want anything bad to happen to Rashaya. Now, would you? You see, your little daddy is gonna go on a little trip with us. Unfortunately, Yali and Wash, you're not invited. And also, you're not gonna be seeing your daddy for a while. Okay?
This isn't over! If you lay a finger on Rashaya, you will regret it for the rest of your lives!
Oh boy, when I get my hands on both of you, I will bring a judgment day like you've never seen.
You think your threats scare us? You just made things worse for yourselves.
Bye-bye.
What the hell? Is this even legal? That is absolutely disgraceful. They've kidnapped the damn man.
Look who's finally graced your screens with her presence. That's right, darlings. Arabella Astrid has arrived on Thursday Night High Thrash. And it's about bloody time, isn't it? I mean, honestly, what was the FWC thinking? Keeping me off television for so long? Did you lot forget that you have actual star power in your roster? Or were you just too busy fawning over has-beens and never-weres? Speaking of has-beens, let's talk about my opponent, shall we? The only new art, the so-called Code Sylph. Well, like coded fossil if you ask me. Darling, your expiration date passed ages ago. It's time to hang up those dusty old boots and make way for the future. And the future, my dears, is Arabella Astrid. Listen here, Leonie. I know you're obsessed with that brute, Bruna Relentless, but it's time to wake up and smell the designer perfume. Your little vendetta? It's yesterday's news. Tonight, you need to focus on the here and now. And the here and now is me, about to make you irrelevant. Because let's face it, there's only room for one spotlight in the future wrestling zone. And that spotlight belongs to the woman who embodies the future. Yours truly. Leonie, prepare yourself. Tonight, I'm not just going to beat you, I'm going to retire you. In the FWZ, we'll finally see what true star power looks like. Oh, and Ethan Montgomery, we're going to have a little talk about why I was kept out the FWZ Supercharger Championship tournament. Ta-ta for now, darlings. Arabella Astrid has a date with Destiny.
I'm going to talk about Arabella Astrid in a few moments, but I can't get on what we just saw. I mean, good gracious.
This matchup will be contested under standard rules. Victory by pinfall or submission. First, making her way down to the ring from France. This is Cold Self Leonie Noir.
Regardless of that, I'll try and keep my professionalism, wrestling fans, and continue on with this show. We heard from Leonie Noir earlier tonight. She's got a bit of a issue with Rune the Relentless. And Arabella Astrid, who has taken the FWZ by storm. I've never seen anything like it.
Her opponent on their way to the ring from the United Kingdom. This is Arabella Astrid.
This issue between Rune the Relentless and the Code Silver Leonie Noir goes way back to the last Thursday Night High Thrash of Leonie Noir interrupted Rune the Relentless when she was talking in the middle of the ring, and they have just been back and forth even when they haven't even faced each other yet. We saw Rune the Relentless against Zola Duprice on the last Battle Hour as well. But the other part of this is Arabella Astrid. Looks can be deceiving, but one thing you can't take away from Arabella Astrid is she gets it done. Right out of the way, DDT from the Code Silver, right out of the gate. She means business. An elbow drop there. Arabella Astrid moves out of the way. A nice Hurricanrana from Leonie. I bet Rune the Relentless is watching very closely. I encourage our FWZ president, Ethan Montgomery, to put Leonie Noir and Rune the Relentless in the middle of that ring and settle the differences. Look at the strength of Leonie Noir. Look at this. My goodness, that power bomb. Almost like a deadlift right on the ground. And it looks like she's going for it again. Wow. The strength of the upper body of Leonie Noir is almost like a titan. But an Irish whip from Arabella Astrid with a knee right to the face, going for the cover. Just a 1 count. We saw Arabella Astrid take on the Jade Blade, Yuan Fang, on Battle Hour. A lot of people didn't think she'd be successful. But one thing I think we're all learning about Arabella Astrid, look at those kicks. She is vicious, and you should not underestimate her. You should never underestimate your opponent in this business, especially with in-ring competition. That's what makes Arabella very dangerous. Once again, Leone has a little bit of that old European style as she heads to the top rope. Arabella makes it to her feet. And look at that! That was beautiful! Wow! Can you believe that? A moonsault as well! Cover. Can this be? No! Wow! Arabella right out of that before. Even the count of 1 and a neck breaker. Let's check this out again. Look at this! That was amazing. The twist she did in the air. On the same turnbuckle now, it looked like Leone was going to use the turnbuckle, but Arabella again counters out of it. Drop toe hold. Oh! Sling blade. Arabella with the cover. No. A little bit of frustration there as well. You got to keep your head in the game. Arabella now. Look at that! With the cover. Connecting again. No. Wow. Can you believe this display from Arabella Ash? That's what I'm talking about. That's what it is all about. Irish whip. Well, it looks like Leone got right out of that. Moved right out of the way. That's another neck breaker again. And she's going for that deadlift again with that power bomb. She is successful again with a pin. No. I gotta tell you, wrestling fans, this is back and forth action. Oh, look at that slap. Right, another slap right back. Oh man, it is a slap fight in this ring right now. Ay, ay, ay. Can you believe? And it looks like Arabella won that fight. Cover. I can't believe those slaps. No. You know, I noticed Arabella there. She almost pushes the face of her opponent across the mat when she pins. Look at that, a big old splash. That took a little bit out of Arabella too, my goodness. She's given FWZ President Ethan Montgomery. Oh, wow. Did you hear that? That has got to be, it is it. Wow, that was incredible. That was the knee heard around the world. Good gracious, that was mad. If there's any reason for Arabella to give FWZ President Ethan Montgomery a reason to not... Oh, wait a second. There's Rune the Relentless. Leone Noir not successful. It's almost like Rune has almost come to gloat, if you will. Arabella Astrid with the win tonight. She's given the FWZ President Ethan Montgomery a reason why she should have been in the FWZ Supercharger tournament, as Rune's just walking out of here. Fans, we're going to be right back shortly after this break.
Listen up, you two cocksuckers. Tonight's the night. You're going out there to show these idiots what real wrestling is all about. I want you to take that ring like it's your playground, and you don't let anyone push you around.
You know, Dan, it doesn't really matter if we win or lose. What's important is that we give it our all and try our best.
What did you just fucking say, you soft-headed cocksucker? Trying? Are you out of your mind? It's not about trying, it's about winning. Do you understand me?
Dan, it is okay. It just means that we should do our best. We'll put in the effort.
You fuck off with your effort. Try and get you nowhere. You think these people care about your efforts? They want to see results. You think back in my day, if I went out there to just try, I would have won a championship? No, I would have won nothing. If you want to go out there and pat yourselves on the back for doing your best, You both can go fuck yourself. You cocksuckers want a participation trophy?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm not here to babysit you two. I'm here to mold you into champions. If you're not winning, you're losing. And I won't accept anything less than a victory. Now get your heads in the game, or I swear I'll personally drag you out to that ring myself.
Hey.
Ah, well that went well.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Still to come on Thursday Night High Thrash, tag team action, where you just saw there Time Grappler, Dragomir and Doncho Savov against 1958, Sid and Kennedy. And also we're going to remind you about the main event, championship implications, FWZ Women's Championship on the line as the Rebel Girl Nausicaa takes on the Beast. It is one hell of a bad grudge in that match. We're going to talk about Dan Tanner, I mean. He reminds me of an old boxing coach who will not take anything less than winning. Almost completely two different philosophies with Dan Tanner and Time Grapplers. But they're going to be taking on 1958 in tag team action. That's going to be coming up very soon as both teams looking to get their way in the tag team divisions. Well, wait a second. Whoa! What the hell? Can you believe it's sudden death? Mike Sutton, my God! I did not know that Mike Sutton, the former GSF heavyweight champion of the world, was gonna be here in the United Kingdom, here in the Future Wrestling Zone. Can you believe? I can't believe what I'm seeing.
I bet you didn't expect that, did you? It's me, Sudden Death Mike Sutton, and I'm finally here in the Future Wrestling Zone. I'm here in the United Kingdom to dominate. The GSF is gone and buried, but I couldn't stay away from the wrestling business. When I got that call, the most important call of my life from FWZ President Ethan Montgomery, I knew my career was far from over. I am the newest member of the Future Wrestling Zone roster, and I'm gunning right for that main event scene. I'm gunning for the World Championship.
Hot off the press, Mike Sutton has signed with the Future Wrestling Zone. I never thought that I would see the day that wait a minute, who the hell is this? What the hell? Who the hell is that? Oh my lord, it's Riley Reynolds. What the hell is going on around here? Riley Reynolds from the it's like a GSF invasion. A blast from the past for Mike Sutton. Riley Reynolds is here in the Future Wrestling Zone. Oh no, he's signaling for a microphone.
I bet you don't know who I am, do you? I'm Riley Reynolds,
And GSF left me out in the cold. Hung me out to dry, ignored me, disrespected me, and I'm not taking this shit any longer. Oh, where is this GSF now? That sinking ship went under faster than a lead balloon, crumbling into bankruptcy and irrelevance. It was a joke, just like everyone who ran it. They thought they could bury me, but I'm still here, and you, Mike Sutton, I am gonna make your life miserable. Basking in all this glory, it's so fitting for you because you've always been so damn selfish, thinking everything should revolve around you. You waltz in here with your big debut, expecting the red carpet treatment while the rest of us are left to fight for scraps. You think you're the center of the universe. You're nothing but a self-centered, egotistical fraud. I won't allow you 1 single second of success. Sutton, you better believe that this is just the beginning. Your pain is my pleasure, and I'm gonna savor every second of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at the time, FWZ Women's Heavyweight Champion, The Beast.
I don't have time for your shit, Doug. Ethan Montgomery, you spineless weasel. How dare you make this match with Nausicaa? You got a problem with me? You think you can just throw anyone in my path and I'll roll over? You've got another thing coming. You and the entire FWZ are going to regret this decision. And as for you, Nausicaa, you think you're tough? Ha! You think you're a threat to me? I break bitches in half. You're the one who's going to regret ever stepping into the ring with me. Actually, Ethan Montgomery, Penelope Chen, you will regret this. Because when there's a medical emergency, it will be on your show, in your company, and you will be held fully responsible for this. You've been warned. I'm going to tear you apart, piece by piece, and when I'm done, a headshot with this championship belt will feel like nothing compared to what I'm going to do to you. There won't be enough left of you to even make it to the hospital. I'm the most feared competitor in this business for a reason. I don't just win matches, I end careers. You want to talk about pride and honor? Tonight is the night your career comes to an end before it even started. Nausicaa, this is your final warning. Step into this ring with me, and you'll regret it for the rest of your life.
We're back on Thursday Night High Thrash, and wrestling fans, an absolute bombshell just happened here moments ago on the show.
The World Championship.
Mike Sutton of GSF announced he signed with the Future Wrestling Zone, and just as that was a shock, we get another one with Riley Reynolds coming out of nowhere.
I am gonna make your life miserable.
Riley Reynolds has now, made his intentions clear. I don't know what the hell. You know what? I'm just going to put my hands in the air and say I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
The following is a men's tag team contest scheduled for a pinfall or a
Time grapplers in the ring right now. Right there, Dragomir Savov and Doncho Savov with the black hair. Coming all the way from Serbia, these two gentlemen born when it was the Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, living in the same area as Radomir Petkovic, who was a bronze medalist in Greco-Roman and freestyle wrestling at the 2009 Mediterranean Games in Pescara, Italy. Kennedy at the front, Sid at the back. Now, you know, wrestling fans, when it comes to new debuting professional wrestlers in the Future Wrestling Zone, I give you a history lesson, I give you a brief summary, but giving you a short history lesson, a brief summary of British professional wrestling, this great sport in this country, it would not do it justice, and it would end up being a million-page encyclopedia book. But the matter of fact is this: these two men trained out of Bethnal Green in London. And for all you professional wrestling fans, you've heard me talk about all the history of British professional wrestling, from joint promotions to the old stars of Mick McManus. Your grandparents probably watched Mick McManus. Well, what do I say? Your grandparents aren't watching this damn show. To anything else, from some of the men that 1958 mentioned earlier today, Sid especially, with his grandmother living to the ripe old age of 93, drinking Guinness into her late old age. I want to make it clear to our wrestling fans that we do not condone drinking, although other alcoholic beverages are available. And I wouldn't know, because I've never drank an alcoholic beverage in my life. Let's get to the match. Look at this. Dragomir and Doncho with a fantastic tag team move. Dragomir in the ring right now. Kennedy in the ring. And what a clash of styles that we're going to see here. A European flair, which I'm really looking forward to. And especially with tag team wrestling, it is all about the various technique. Look at that Hurricanrana by Dragomir. We're going to see Dragomir have Kennedy over to his side of the corner, which is what I was talking about. I wonder what Dan Tanner thinks of 1958. We certainly know what he thinks of his own team, Time Grapplers. It ain't about the effort, it's about winning. I mean, he's partially right. And you know what I like about 1958? They got a rough style, that grit style of the kind of East End of London, where it is all about scrapping. Bare knuckle fights. But they don't look like the typical lads you'd see down there, I'll tell you that. Dragomir with Kennedy looking to take that leg. You see what he just did with that leg? Try and get it tangled up in the rope. There's Dragomir with that rebound from Kennedy. Kennedy's still in this match. You notice Dragomir tagging, and now we have Sid and Doncho in the ring. Sid now looking to bring the offense back. Looks like Dan Tanner was going to get involved there. I think he changed his mind. Sleeper hold by Doncho on Sid. Sid, if he can still keep his weight up. No. Manages to get his way out of there. You see Kennedy looking on. Sid now with a sleeper hold. How about that? You raise a sleeper hold, and I will raise you another sleeper hold. Very, very clever. That's what I like about these two. Very, very smart. As Doncho there with an arm drag down to the canvas. Doncho with a look up, right up onto Sid. Irish whips him to his corner with a tag to Dragomir, which what we're going to see here. Oh, this is offensive here. Poetry in motion. That was beautifully executed. Dragomir. Let's check that out again. Look at that. I want to talk about the Time Grappler here, because as much as they still have that history of that Greco-Roman wrestling style, you're not seeing it here. It's almost a new style, completely different from what they are used to. But those type of styles aren't always going to get it done in the wrestling zone. The technique they're using is frequent tags. Doncho in the ring, Dragomir on the outside, Doncho on the top rope for a high-risk maneuver. I see a moonsault again, look at that. Cover. And Kennedy comes in to break it up. Look at that moonsault, that was beautiful. We've seen many beautiful moonsaults tonight. Sid, Doncho, reverse Irish whip from Sid, big knee. So he's targeting Dragomir, I don't know if that's wise. Big Polish hammer there. I don't know if it's wise paying attention to the person on the apron. You gotta have two sets of eyes, one on your opponent and the other on the apron. But now bringing Doncho over to his side of the ring where Kennedy is on the apron. He's looking to almost choke him out. Look at that scrappy style. Referee counts 5 on that maneuver. Tag to Kennedy, tag to Dragomir. And a big bulldog by Kennedy. And a big super kick. Did you hear that? I certainly did. And I think they could hear it right at the top. Kennedy rolling out of the ring to cancel that 5. And now Sid back in. Very smart from these two. After Dragomir and Sid almost back in again. It's almost swap participants who are in the ring with each other. Sid with an Irish whip. And a bulldog again. We're seeing very good corresponding back and forths between Time Grappler and 1958. What about a name like 1958? 24-hour... Oh, wait a second. Sid up top. Big knee to the face. Wasn't that unique? For the cover, but Doncho breaks it up as he gets into the ring. Look at that. That was incredible, the strength of Kennedy holding up Dragomir. A big double feet to old Ken. Debut matches for both teams who really need to make a good first impression. Look at that big backbreaker that Kennedy put to Dragomir. I wonder if up again. That's what I like to see. Very, very clever. Sid and Kennedy keeping Dragomir over to their corner of the ring, almost wear him down as they do frequent tags in and out of the ring. Now that is one of the intelligent parts of tag team wrestling. Wear him down and keep tagging in so there's a fresh body. And now up top, so that kick. What is going to happen here? Oh, look at that. Oh, man. They have got a tag team move for everything and everyone. Although I don't know if Taunton is very clever, kid. Turn around. Doncho's in the ring. I bet Dan Tanner's screaming expletives at Time Grapplers at the side. My goodness. Kennedy tags in Sid. Doncho now. Check this out again. Almost led Dragomir. And that submission move, unique in the ropes, while Sid gave a good old kick to the face. Doncho shifting over. Right to the outside where Kennedy awaits. And now Sid going after Dragomir. And I kick this is all broken down. You got Kennedy. He drags Doncho back in the ring. Sid is at the top rope. Look at that big double hand. Sid goes for the cover. And it's just a 2 count. Dragomir on the outside down from the kick that Sid gave to him, which is all to play for Sid and Kennedy now, with just Doncho in the ring. They definitely need to be quick to make the most of this, but Doncho shows some fighting spirit. Doncho looking to go high risk. No. Well, Kennedy was there. He's going to take him off. Leg drop. Dragomir's back up. If that was the time to do it, it was then a cover. Oh, wait a second. Oh. Bit of a communication error here. Nice flying forearm. Listen to this crowd. They are loving this tag team match between Doncho, Dragomir, Sid, and Kennedy. Time grapplers. 1958. Kennedy, Doncho, currently center of the ring. Dragomir now almost wanting a piece to get in this match. Look at the way he's just dragging that arm under the top rope. Now hangs him on the turnbuckle, does Kennedy. As now he's upside down, as in a very precarious position. Sid and Kennedy have shown themselves to be very, very versatile. And look at the way he just splits those legs. Ay, man, that is not something. Up top, powerbomb. Kennedy targeting Sid. I think Dragomir wants a piece of this match. It looks like, wait a second. It looked like Kennedy said something to Dragomir on the outside. Dragomir kind of set him off. I don't know if that's wise. And now, wait a second. DDT! DDT by Sid. Oh man, he's not even legal. That was planned, but that now gives Doncho the offense. See, that's what I'm saying, wrestling fans. You got to be aware of your surroundings. You need good ring awareness to know what's going on. Opponent, their tag team partner, your partner. A big clothesline by Sid. Dan Tanner is, I think he's having a nervous breakdown at the at ringside. My goodness. Kennedy now being tagged in by Sid with a big right hand to Doncho. Irish whip by Kennedy. Tags in Sid. What are they going to do? It looks like they're doing the same thing, but they've just reversed roles. And the big knee again. He has got to be out for the pinfall. And that is it. 1958 pick up the win.
The bout goes to, by way of pinfall, 1958.
Dan Tanner is blowing a gasket at ringside. Oh, man. But Sid and Kennedy win this match. Oh, see, he's not a happy man. Well, Dan Tanner's just leaving him. Well, with our main event coming up very shortly, here is Doug LaMarche with an interview with the challenger.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Doug LaMarche, backstage at the Future Wrestling Zone. I'm going to bring in here right now a woman who will be challenging the Beast for the FWZ Women's World Championship. Tonight, this match was made by FWZ President Ethan Montgomery after the attack that Nausicaa sustained from the Beast. Here is the Rebel Girl, Nausicaa. Nausicaa, first of all, how are you feeling after the brutal attack from the Beast? What's your condition after being hit with the FWZ Women's World Championship belt?
Doug, I'm fine. Nothing that a little rest and a few painkillers couldn't handle. The FWZ medical team has given me the all clear to compete, and trust me, I'm more than ready for this match. I want this camera right here to catch this because I want the Beast to hear this. You thought you could take me out, didn't you? You thought that by hitting me with the championship belt, you could send a message and keep me down. Well, guess what? I'm still standing, and I'm coming for you, bitch. Isn't it funny how you thought you were on top of the world? You and your precious championship thinking you were untouchable. But everything could change in the span of a few weeks. Now you've got a real threat in front of you. Me. I'm going to take that FWZ Women's World Championship from you. You're going to end up with nothing. No championship, no pride, and no honor. You'll be lying on that mat, looking up at me, Nausicaa, holding the championship you hold so dear. I'm not just coming for the championship, Beast. I'm coming for you. I'm going to hurt you, make you regret what you did to me. You think you're the most feared competitor here? Well, there's one thing you didn't realize about me. I don't just fight to win, I fight to survive. You thrive on fear, but I don't fear you. I see through your facade. You use intimidation to hide your own insecurities, but I'm not falling for it. The real fear should be creeping into your bones right now because you know that I'm not like the others. I won't back down, I won't break, and I won't stop until I have that championship in my hands. You should fear me, Beast, because I've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. When I step into the ring, it's not just another match. It's a war. You think you're invincible, but I'm here to prove that even the mightiest can fall. I'm going to dismantle you piece by piece. And when I'm done, the world will see you for what you truly are. A scared little girl hiding behind a mask of brutality. I am not scared of you, Beast. I'm ready to take you down, to show everyone that you're not invincible. So bring everything you've got, because when it's all said and done, you'll be the one lying broken and defeated while I stand tall as the new FWZ Women's World Champion. When the bell rings, you'll come face to face with the true force of nature, Nausicaa. And I promise you, it's a force you will never forget.
There you have it, folks. Nausicaa is ready and determined to take on the Beast. Don't miss this epic showdown for the FWZ Women's World Championship. Back to you, Jamco.
Wrestling fans, over the past few FWZ shows, we have been searching for the very first FWZ Women's Supercharger Champion. We have seen many participants in the FWZ Supercharger Championship tournament. It started off with 8 women, and now we are down to 4. These 4 women have fought tooth and nail to get here, and now they are just one step away from the final. We have 2 remaining matches, and indeed the winner of those 2 matches will enter the final hurdle, and in that last match they will be crowned the very first Future Wrestling Zone Women's Supercharger Champion. But tonight, right here on Thursday Night High Thrash, we are going to have all 4 participants here in this ring, and we're going to hear from them as to why they believe that they are going to progress to the final and become the very first FWZ Supercharger Champion. So let's meet them. Introducing first, from Australia, the high-flying, hard-hitting sensation, Kaya Kell.
Thank you, Jamco. I know what it takes to be a champion, and I'm ready to prove it again. And I've given everything in this tournament. Serena, you better be ready, because I question if you even want this match as much as I do.
Speaking of Serena, she is the next participant in this tournament. From Japan, the enigmatic and fierce Serena Hori.
Kaya, you think I don't want this? My mind is clear. My focus is sharp. Naoka is my past. The Superchargers Championship is my future. You doubt me at your own peril.
Next, from France, the technical mastermind, Coralie Dubois.
Bonsoir. Both of you do not have what it takes to be a champion. I am championship material, based upon my ability alone. You, Samira, have too much to worry about with you can always be at your back. And you, Kia, I wonder if you can even handle the pressure of being a high-stake match.
And finally, also from France, the powerhouse, Aurélie Toussaint.
I am hearing a lot of talk of why you all believe you're gonna win.
Ferme ta bouche, Aurélie. Tu n'appelles pas ta place dans ce tournoi. You don't belong at this tournament.
Coralie, my old French contender, you always did have a big mouth.
If I remember correctly, you have helped to be here. Besides, somebody helped you with your match. I didn't anyone to help me, child. You really thought you could beat Nyoka on one arse? I pity you.
I didn't need help, and I didn't need your help. You think you did me a favor? I would have beaten Naoka without Sarina. I don't need anyone's charity.
Oh, really? Because from where I was standing, it looks like you were drowning.
Oh, Coralie, tu es toujours tellement rapide à juger. Peut-être devrais-tu te concentrer sur prouver ta valeur sur le ring plutôt que de toujours parler.
Oh, je vais prouver ta valeur. D'accord. Prétentieuse, et je vais le faire en te battant d'abord.
Au moins. Tu penses vraiment que tu es la meilleure? Tu n'es qu'une prétentieuse, coincée meg,
Oh my god, enough with the French already. What the hell are you both even talking about?
Let them fight it out, Kyle. It'll just make it easier for us to win.
That's if you like it.
Oh man, wrestling fans, I hightailed it out of there. I did not want to be in the ring with that tension. Kayako with a dropkick to Serena Hori outside, and I would look behind you. Those two French ladies are not each other's friends. Coralie missed that right hand and a big uppercut by Aurélie Toussaint. Coralie is out of there. You could hear Coralie putting down. Oh, wait a minute. These two just checked each other, and I tell you, could these two women be the last two remaining women in this tournament?
Ladies and gentlemen of the Future Wrestling Zone, I'm here at the Future Wrestling Zone Control Center with a very special announcement regarding the FWZ World Tag Team Championship. At a recent FWZ live event, the then World Tag Team Champions were defeated by the incredible duo of Fortuna Fortuita, Delirio, and Frenetico, and they are here live at Thursday Night High Thrash. Please welcome the new FWZ World Tag Team Champions. Delirio, Frenetico, how do you feel about being the new tag team champions?
Kirsty, we are absolutely excited. Estamos emocionadísimos. We haven't stopped celebrating since we won these titles.
Pero primero, but first, we want to take a moment to thank the Von Erichs. They are incredible competitors and tough tag team wrestlers. Our win wasn't easy, no fue fácil, and we appreciate what they've done for the FWC tag team division.
Exactamente. Sin ellos, no estaríamos aquí. They pushed us to our limits, and for that, we are grateful.
También, we also want to thank Ethan Montgomery for giving us the opportunity not only to wrestle in the future wrestling zone, but to be given this shot, esta oportunidad, after our win on the very first show of Friday Night First Strike.
Sí, gracias a Ethan Montgomery. Now, we want to make something very clear. No vamos a rehuir ningún desafío. We won't shy away from any challenge from any tag team in the future wrestling zone.
Quien sea, whether it be Vicio Volador, Men in Tactics, Phoenicia Tamacan, Gavillion, Time Grapplers, or even 1958, we are ready. Estamos aquí y estamos listos para poner los títulos en juego contra cualquiera.
So to all the tag teams out there, consider this an open invitation. We are here, we are the champions, and we are ready to defend these titles with everything we've got.
There you have it, folks. Fortuna Fortuita, your new FWZ World Tag Team Champions, are ready to take on any challengers. Don't miss what's sure to be an exciting future for the FWZ Tag Team Group. Back to you, Jamco.
Well, thank you, Kirsty. Wow, new FWZ Tag Team Champions. But I want to take you back to the most recent Friday Night First Strike. It was Nix Harlow and the Beast against Nausicaa and Dahlia Hydra in tag team competition. And look at this, the Beast just struck Nausicaa with the FWZ Women's Championship title belt and powerbombed Nausicaa on the outside. And as you saw in Nausicaa's interview earlier today, you can see the remains of that title shot right on her skull. And that is what's led us to this match right now. FWZ President Ethan Montgomery sanctioning this match almost as a punishment to the Beast for what she did to Nausicaa. And that is what is coming up next. Our main event of the evening, the FWZ Women's Championship. The Rebel Girl Nausicaa, can she defeat the Beast? No one's ever done it. And you can see right there the remains of that attack with the title belt by the Beast just above her left eye socket. But the FWZ medical team has cleared her for this match. And even if they didn't, I don't think she would pass up this opportunity for the world. I say it every single time that the Beast enters the arena, the mood completely changes. The Beast has held the FWZ Women's Heavyweight Championship for 4 years, since 2019. No one can take it from her. No one has defeated her. And I don't know who the hell on this planet can do it. With both these competitors arriving in the ring, it is time for the championship introductions.
This is your Thursday night high thrash main event FWC Women's Championship of the World. Introducing first, the challenger to my left, residing in the United Kingdom. She debuted in the FWC in 2023. Known across this division as the Rebel Girl, she is the number one contender, Nausicaa! And her opponent, to my right, from the United States, she has held the FWZ Women's Championship for 4 dominant years, winning the championship in 2019. She is the reigning, defending, and record-breaking champion of the world, the Beast!
When you listen to the ovations for both of these women, you know that the audience, that the crowd is fully invested in this main event. That's what it's all about. The championship title. So here we go. One fall at the finish. The biggest test of Nausicaa's career. Here we go. Look at them right out of the get-go. And Nausicaa has got pent-up frustration about what the Beast did to her. She is going to lay an ass whooping on the Beast. But I tell you, the Beast ain't someone you can just put one move on and she's down. I don't even know what you need to do. And look at the way she's just twisting that ankle of Nausicaa. And one thing you got to be aware of, Nausicaa is almost like a wounded animal in this match. With what happened to her, that mark on her skull. Look at the way she just dragged her. She just dragged her away like a sack of potatoes. Can you believe that? That big elbow. Nausicaa has a big target on her face. And you wonder if the Beast is going to target that again. In the corner now, the Beast. Looks like she's going for almost a reverse. Look at that. The Beast going for a quick pinfall. Just barely a 1. Nausicaa, in that interview earlier today with Doug LaMarche, she had all the confidence in the world and all the determination. She wants that championship, but I think she wants revenge just that little bit more. Nausicaa is known for a high flyer in the ring, and I don't know if that's really the game plan. I almost spoke too soon. Oh, and she missed the moonsault. That is, you know, it was almost like being a psychic, and I don't know if high flying would work on the Beast, but that would. Submission holds, that's what it should be about. Grab a body part, grab a hold, and look at the way she just rolls Nausicaa up. The strength of the Beast. You need to ground the Beast. You need to take it down to the mat. Keep it at basics. I don't know if the high flying is really going to be what it takes to keep the Beast down. No, just a 2. Or just a 1 count there, should I say. Nausicaa, look at this! Look at this! The finishing move! Oh no, she's not down there. Up the top rope. Maybe seeing a moonsault. Once again, the patented moon. No, the Beast moved out of the way. I don't know if that is wise. That is what I've been saying. Look at the Alabama slam. My goodness. You gotta wonder if Nausicaa knows what she's... Oh, wait, what the hell happened here? Well, it looks like Nausicaa tried to outsmart the Beast there. A lock up. Now she's going to drag the Beast to the turnbuckle. But the Beast, not having any of it, picks up Nausicaa. Oh, wait a minute. Going for the... Is she going to do it again? Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness! She just powerbombed Nausicaa right to the outside. I can't believe it. Now she's doing it again. She is just throwing Nausicaa around here. This is what makes the Beast extremely dangerous. Now the Beast is at the top rope. Up top for an elbow drop, and she did it on the lower spine of Nausicaa. The pin. No. The Beast repeating what she did to Nausicaa. She did the same thing on that tag team match on Friday night, First Strike. But Nausicaa has the Beast against the ropes. Looks like we're going for an all springboard. Oh, Nausicaa just talking trash to the Beast. Let's check this out again. This is what happened. Nausicaa had the upper hand, but when she missed the moonsault, that was the turning point. The powerbomb right to the outside. Now this main event is sure. Oh, look at this. A bear hug from the Beast with those big clubbing arms of the Beast around the torso area of Nausicaa. That is the thing about the Beast. She just wears you down. She is a powerhouse. She is, as they say, the Beast. You can't make it any more clear than that. Irish whip. Big elbows. The face of... Look at that. She's just picking her up like she's nothing. Can you believe it? Look at the strength of this woman. This woman is unbelievable. This isn't looking good for... Oh, wait. No. Nausicaa showing some life now. Nausicaa with the upper hand with a big right hand. This is exactly what she's going to need to do. Now she's got the right arm swinging her over. Slinging Nausicaa back onto the canvas. Just a clubbing blows from Nausicaa, which is what you need to do. You need to wear down the Beast. Just keep going and going and going, and that's exactly what she's doing. Although she's now going to the top rope again. Is she thinking of a moonsault? And a big splash, and she connects for the cover. Could this be it? No, no. See, the power doesn't even do a 1 count for the Beast. You got to be able to stay in the fight with the Beast. Now, Nausicaa going to another turnbuckle. Waiting for the Beast to get to her feet. And a big splash again. Crossbody. Nausicaa taunting the Beast for a DDT. Look at that. Going for the cover. Is this what could be that defeats the Beast? No. Well, I tell you, she's damn trying. Now she's going to another turnbuckle. She would have used all 4 at this point. The moonsault, and it connects successfully. What do you do? Go for the pin. If I were her, I would have go for the pin. I don't know about doing another one, but she's going to try it anyway. A leg drop. Now she goes for the pin. Could this be enough? No, my. Damn it. I tell you, I am pulling for Nausicaa. I gotta be honest. She's taking a lot, although I have to tell you, I don't know what's wise about these high-flying moves here. And I think she's changed her mind, which I agree. I don't think that's going to be what it takes. Oh, another Beast. Back to the offense. Irish whip. Drop down. Oh, boy. You can't let the Beast get any offense in, because when it starts, it never ends. Swinging Nausicaa around, and she's just, again, this is almost like a gym session for the Beast. Look at the height as well. Oh man, Nausicaa isn't looking pretty good right now. As now once again another military press, slam again, just laying her down for the cover. Is this the end for the dream of Nausicaa to become champion? No, it isn't. She's still in it. And this angers the Beast. Look at that. Although we haven't seen that patented powerbomb. That is the most dangerous move by the Beast. Oh, and here it is. The powerbomb to Nausicaa. Oh, my goodness. Look at the way And that is it. The Beast has won. That is the destruction.
Your winner of this match by way of pinfall, still the reigning FWC Women's Champion, The Beast!
I've seen him come and I've seen him go, but this has got to be the toughest son of a bitch in the Future Wrestling Zone today. That woman right there, the Beast. The Beast retains the FWZ Women's Champion, and kudos to Nausicaa. She put up a fight. She really did. But I don't know if that attack... Oh, come on, are you for real? Beast, you just won the match. Is this really necessary? She just drags her right into steel. Oh man, you could hear that crash. This is completely and utterly unnecessary. The Beast has retained the Women's Championship, and now she's dragging Nausicaa in again. For crying out loud. Somebody stop this. This is unbelievable. And now she's gonna lift her up again. Nausicaa is already out. You have nothing left to prove, Beast. This is disgraceful. She'd go for the powerbomb again. Oh, now she's just doing it. She's just playing around. I have to agree. You don't need to do this. This is totally unnecessary. Unbelievable. Oh, wait a minute. Dahlia Hydra's here. Dahlia Hydra in that tag team match. She's come to save this, and I gotta say, I'm happy about this. Well, folks, thanks for joining us here on Thursday Night High Thrash. We'll see you real soon.